Hello everyone, how's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's having a fabulous day. Alright, almost ready here, just gotta do some last second adjustments with the main page and then we can get to the main page. Alright, let's head to transition. So today we got a match between Zempro and Ivory, CTL Division 5B. Ooh, I forgot to promote. Let me do that really quick. And am I forgetting anything else? Nope. And we got a message from Zemp saying that yeah, Zemp is saying no SPS. It seems like he's gonna be chatting through the general chat. No SPS is fine with me. Okay, sounds good. Five A. Whoops. We'll fix that right now. All right, whenever the players are ready, we can get started. Looks like Ivory's ready. Zempro. Oh, we got it ready from Zempro. Disappeared for a second, or his screen did. What's going on here? Okay, Zempro's screen has stopped moving. Both players are ready. Let's get started for game number 1. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. How did I... Oh, you're right. Well, of course, you guys would know what division you're in. I goofed and read 5A, or yeah, I read 5A as 5B. I think life is telling me I need to get new glasses. Simple as that. Zempro currently at 69,000. Ivory 91. I didn't see the initial plays for these players, but I assume it was clean. A clean start for both of these players. I mean, if these players are in 5A, these players know what they're doing. They know how to stack. They know how to play at a high level. I'd be surprised if it was anything else. Zempro with a long bar dependency fills it in. Gets Zempro accesses that hole and fills it in. Ivory, meanwhile, is playing dirty. Only by one row, though. I gotta check something really quick. I'm just checking profiles right now. I meant to before the match started. Let me check in Ivory's really quick, and then I'll actually look back at the board. But before I do that, I should give a score check. Zempro currently at 334, Ivory 313. Not much to report at the moment. Both players are still playing clean. That's good enough for me. All right, so let's get Ivory. Okay. So I guess to give some context, to these players, Zempro has a PB of 1.1. Their playstyle is hyper tap. And for Ivory, her PB is a 1.1 and her playstyle is DAS, which I was going to say you maybe could have seen in a camera, but no, you can't. Now the touches for Zempro, 453, Ivory, 432. Ivory did have a delayed burn setup, but the pieces that she needed did not come soon enough. Forced her to create more holes. Ivory, in a precarious situation right now. Gets a long bar. It's only good for a triple. Zempro breaking 500k. Ivory had the option to go left well, but decides to opt out. Especially with the 19 transition around the corner, going back to a more traditional well is a great play. Ivory is about 9 lines away from 9th in transition. Zempro, 7. Ivory goes into level 19 at 531. Zempro, 550. Zempro is in a dig at the moment. Pieces could be better for Zempro. Currently at 566. Ivory also at 566. A very tight game so far. Tetris Zempro 610, Ivory 644. Ivory was not able to get that tuck. And I was going to say there was a long bar dependency for Ivory, but she recovers from that pretty good actually. Ooh, misdrop of the square for Ivory. See, if I was in Ivory's case, that would have been like a sudden top out for me. I've been like, nope, just let's try again. Round 2. Or take 2, I mean. Zempro breaking 700k. Ivory about with that triple goes into 700k, breaking 200 lines. Zempro is 3 lines away from breaking 200 lines. To 29, the level 29 transition is around the corner for both of these players. Ivory with a Z misshift or undershift, which creates some complications for her board. Another misdrop is going to create further complications for Ivory. Ivory is getting this down though. Ooh, that Z piece. I don't know if she can get anything over. And that is a negative. Ivory tops out at 729. Zempro, you're good for game number 1. GG's. Let's get the first hard to Zempro. Voila. Yes, it was. Both players are ready. Let's get started for game number 2. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I think Zempro's just Zempro's like retro cat is so cool. I can look at that cat spin around for hours. I kid you not. It's so hypnotizing. I don't know what it is. It's just when you think it comes around to look at you, it's not. It's so weird. Is that my main girly Zempro? I'm lost. What do you mean by this? Zempro currently at 421, but Zempro's board is kind of, or it is pretty messed up. Both players in a dig. I think Zempro has been in one for much longer versus Ivory, and is almost back to getting clean, and Zempro is back to clean. Now it's trying to get the touches readiness. Dirty touches for Ivory. 214. Triple for Zempro. Then touches for Zempro. 91,000. Ivory. Oh, about 100K difference, at least. Ivory with long bar dependency. Fills it in though. Zempro's Temperance. Tetra's ready. Tetra Zempro 148. Another touch for Zempro 171. Meanwhile, Ivory 292. Ivory so far has been playing cleaner this go around. Zempro had some troubles in the beginning, but is now finding the groove. Ivory is going to go dirty again. Both players are just about to pass the 100 line mark. Ivory currently at 373. Zempro 265. However, Zempro's board looked like it was in a very dangerous situation, but Zempro was able to get out of that pretty quickly. A roof burn from Zempro. I would argue saved his game. Or their game, pardon. Zempro. Or, yeah, Zempro's closer. No. Correction again. Ivory is closer to the level 19 transition. 5 lines away for Ivory. Zempro, 9 lines. Ivory with this next Tetris will bring her into level 19 at 488. Zempro has 5 lines to go. 1 Tetris available until level 19 transition, and he goes. They go into level 19 at 438. Tetris for Zempro, 465. Oh, these pieces kind of suck for Zempro. Zempro hangs a piece, and that is it for Zempro. Zempro tops out at 467. Ivory, you're good for game number 2. GG's. Ivory says GG in chats. If Zempro want to know. Oh, I like what Zempro did. He wrote GG's in the scoreboard. That's really cool. That's really creative. I'm like, for a second, like, what is Zempro doing? But I'm like, oh my gosh, that's totally what they're doing. That's really cool. Yeah, let's get started for game number 3. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. You know, I'm going to steal that. I'm going to do that one of these days. Do exactly what Zempro did. Ivory said she didn't catch that. Yeah, it didn't click initially for me either. But modern problems require modern solutions. That's so weird to say, especially since, you know, obviously the game that we all love is like, you know, over 40 years old. So I've been using Stream.io to stream, to stream these matches, and I can't seem to figure out why the chat works sometimes and it doesn't. Today it decides it doesn't want to work. I'm just getting this infinite loading screen and nothing else. I think the only way I'm going to be able to fix that is if I restart stream and frig that. I am not doing that. I don't think I've given a score update yet. Zempro currently at 195, Ivory 197. Another close beginning so far for these players. Not that this matters, but like... Okay, I was going to say, is the music working? But from the looks of it, is. Both players about, I think, 2/3 of the way there to level 19 transition. I know it's kind of far ahead at the moment. Ooh, missed shot for Zempro. Yeah. Just any parity that Zempro had just went down the toilet. Alright, how is Zempro going to fix this? Okay. Getting to that JL dependency. It's going to fill out that other JL dependency. It's trying to get access to the last one. Alright. And now Zempro needs to do the final touches to bring everything back to normalcy, and Zempro is back to normalcy. Zempro gets the Tetris. Zempro goes up to 354, Ivory 427. Yeah, that dig for Zempro has definitely did not help their case. Zempro, another Tetris. Skim for Zempro, 382. Ivory. Back to clean. Yeah, both players have passed the 100 line mark. Nice chorion adjustment from Ivory. Zempro 522 goes in level 19 with the next Tetris. Goes in level 19 at 546. Ivory already in level 19, currently at 550. A lot of dependencies in Ivory's board. A lot of holes too. The RNG is really giving Ivory all the right pieces to resolve all of those issues. Oh, Zempro is topping out. Zempro topped out at 605. Ivory, you're in a chase down. Your target is 606. And with that Tetris, you're good. Oh, crap. Why is that the case? It says music is playing. Oh, okay. I'll just turn up a smidge. I don't want the music to like destroy your guys' eardrums. Sorry. So that was a win for Ivory, game 3, which brings us up to 2-1 sets so far. Perfect. All right, both players are ready. Let's get started for game number 4. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Oops. Alarm was going off. Ivory's board a little bit problematic at the start here. Ivory did not see the adjustment. Oh, Ivory in big trouble here. And Ivory tops out at 4,100. Zempro, you're good for game number 4. Yeah, that sequence sucked. The Tetris gods have cursed you for that game. All right, both players are ready for game number 5 in the decider. Oh crap, that's right. This is decider time. All right, let's get started for game number 5. And oop, that's not exclamation point. That is in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Just going to take a water break here. The players are off. Looks like Ivory got the first Tetris already. Ivory finally gets a long bar, brings her up to 4,600. Ivory takes a triple, trying to avoid the long bar dependency, but ends up being forced to create one. But yeah, a center well is being established for Ivory, but it's putting her in a very dangerous situation. Okay, center well reestablished for Ivory. Ivory gets the long bar, but it's only good for a triple. Gets another long bar, and that's good for a Tetris. Alright, Ivory's back to normalcy. Or is back to... Yeah, I'm using that word correctly. Another touch for Ivory, 190 or 129. Now it's Zempro's turn. It's Zempro's turn to get into a dig. English. Nice flop burn from Zempro. Zempro 120, correction 150 with that Tetris. Ivory 180. Ivory 190 flat. Zempro 220 with the 220 and 20 points. That's what I'm trying to say. I think it's that time of day for me where like English is not it's getting harder for me to speak English. I think coffee would fix that, but for me it's too late for coffee. It's like, what time is it? It's almost 8. I gotta be in bed by 11. It's not even worth it. Zempro currently at 314, Ivory 288. Gardens, thank you for the follow. Ivory opens her well, gets the Tetris. Another Tetris for Ivory, 383. Zempro passing 400k, currently at 410. Another Tetris for Zempro, 435. Tetris for Ivory, 407. This is still very close. I think this is about Tetris difference here. Ivory has a JL dependency, fills it in with an I piece, creates another J, and that creates another JL dependency, fills it with a J. Ivory, nice adjustment for long bar. Zempro, another Tetris. Ivory, another Tetris. Ivory is Tetris ready. Both players are passing, or Ivory's just about to get into level 19 at 503. Zempro will go into level 19 with the next triple or long bar. It is a triple. Zempro goes into level 19 at 563, and Ivory tops out at 503. Zempro, you're good for game number 5 in the set. GG's. What happened? I totally missed it. Oh, a drop before transition. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, Zempro is doing pretty well today. Thirty lines away from the level 29 transition for Zempro. This is... Zempro can get the max out here. Nice T-spin for Zempro. Board kind of precarious though. Able to open the well. Another Tetris for Zempro. Tetris and some change should give Zempro the max out. And that Tetris does. PB of 1.1. 2.5. I think we're seeing a PB here. Two more lines. And Zempro... Oh my gosh, I think that is a PB. I think? No, that's not. Yeah, no, it's not. It's close, but... That's right, because it's a... He got an A, and a 1.1 is a B. That's still pretty good, though. Man, if you didn't have to do those burns, that would have definitely been a 1.1. Or that would have been a PB. Yeah, no problem. Alright, that's it for me. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I hope everyone has a good day, and hope everyone's spending or has a good rest of your day with their mother, because it's Mother's Day. And I'll talk to you guys later. And yes, it's great to meet you as well, Gardens. And bye now.